It's 2 in the morning, your house is completely silent, then your dog suddenly freezes, staring into the darkest corner of the room. No movement, no sound that you can hear. Then it begins to growl. Is your dog seeing something invisible, or simply noticing something your human senses cannot? Stories like this are surprisingly common. Dog owners from every part of the world describe similar experiences. A normally calm dog suddenly barks at an empty hallway. Another refuses to enter a particular room for no obvious reason. Some stare at a blank wall for several minutes, following something with their eyes that no one else can see. Others whine, tuck their tails, or seem genuinely frightened by an apparently empty space. One widely shared account online describes a dog that refused to enter a nursery for weeks, growling at the corner near the crib every night. The family only understood why after an inspector found a slow gas leak hidden behind that exact wall. For centuries, behaviors like these have fueled legends that dogs can see ghosts, spirits, or other supernatural beings hidden from human eyes. Ancient cultures often believed animals existed somewhere between the physical and spiritual worlds. Even today, many people are convinced their pets have warned them of unseen presences inside homes, hospitals, or abandoned buildings. But there's one important detail. The behavior itself is real. People really do observe dogs reacting in unusual ways. The mystery begins when we ask a much harder question. What are the dogs actually reacting to? Could it be something supernatural? Or could their extraordinary senses simply be revealing parts of the environment that humans completely miss? To understand the mystery, we first need to understand just how different a dog's world really is. Dogs don't experience reality the way humans do. Their most powerful sense isn't vision, it's smell. Researchers estimate that a dog's sense of smell may be between 10,000 and 100,000 times more sensitive than ours, depending on the breed and the scent involved. While we walk into a room and simply notice furniture, a dog detects layers of invisible information. It can smell tiny air currents drifting under doors, trace where someone walked hours earlier, and even detect changes in a person's body chemistry. Imagine an old house. Perhaps there's mold hidden behind a wall. Maybe a small animal has died in the attic. There could be a gas leak, damp wood, or insects living inside the structure. Long before humans notice anything unusual, a dog may already be responding to odors we cannot detect. Then there's hearing. Dogs hear much higher frequencies than humans can. Many electronic devices emit faint, high-pitched sounds. Rodents move inside walls. Pipes expand and contract. Tiny insects scratch beneath wooden floors. To us, the room is perfectly silent. To the dog, it may sound surprisingly busy. Some scientists have also explored the possible effects of infrasound, very low-frequency vibrations that humans often don't consciously hear. Large storms, distant thunder, earthquakes, industrial machinery, or even certain building structures can produce these subtle vibrations. Although research is still ongoing, some experts believe animals may notice these environmental changes earlier than humans because of their heightened sensitivity. Dogs are also remarkably good at reading people. This brings us to something psychologists call the clever Hans effect. Over a century ago, a famous horse named Clever Hans appeared capable of solving math problems. Later, researchers discovered he wasn't doing arithmetic at all. Instead, he was reading tiny, unconscious changes in human posture and facial expressions. Dogs are masters of this skill. If you become uneasy after hearing a strange noise, your breathing changes, your muscles tense, your eyes shift toward a dark corner. Your dog notices all of it. Sometimes what appears to be a dog sensing something mysterious may actually be the dog responding to subtle signals from its owner, signals the owner doesn't even realize they're sending. There are also reports of dogs behaving strangely before earthquakes, severe storms, or medical emergencies. Some of these cases have scientific support. Dogs have demonstrated remarkable abilities to detect certain illnesses, changes in blood sugar, seizures, and even some forms of cancer through scent. These proven abilities remind us of something fascinating. Dogs clearly perceive parts of the world that humans cannot. The real question is where that extraordinary perception ends and where our imagination begins. So why does the belief that dogs see ghosts remain so widespread? Part of the answer lies in how the human brain works. We're natural pattern seekers. When something unusual happens, our minds instinctively search for an explanation. Psychologists call this tendency apophenia, our habit of finding meaningful patterns and connections even in random or ambiguous events. Another is confirmation bias. Once someone believes their house is haunted, every unusual bark or long stare from the family dog can seem like evidence supporting that belief, while ordinary explanations receive less attention. At the same time, science is careful about claiming certainty where evidence is incomplete. Researchers have documented many extraordinary abilities in dogs, but no reliable scientific evidence has demonstrated that dogs can detect ghosts or supernatural entities. Still, science also recognizes an important principle. The absence of evidence is not automatically evidence of absence. There are still aspects of animal perception that researchers continue to investigate, and many questions about how different species experience the world remain unanswered. Curiosity and skepticism can exist together. In fact, that's how science moves forward. So, do dogs really sense ghosts? Today, there simply isn't scientific evidence that they do, but there is overwhelming evidence that dogs hear, smell, and perceive far more of the physical world than humans ever will. Maybe your dog isn't seeing a ghost at all. Maybe it's catching a sound hiding behind a wall, a scent drifting from somewhere you'll never notice, or a vibration too faint for you to feel. Or maybe it's simply reminding you that the world is still full of things waiting to be understood. The next time your dog stares into the darkness, ask yourself what it might be noticing long before you ever could.